Well, it's still Sunday, August 21st, 2022. I'm still Larissa. So, I woke up this morning having a lot of trouble moving. It's why it was really important to do yoga this morning. Um, I'm having a significant amount of pain right now. And I can deal with that. What's hard for me is watching, there's so much work around here that needs to be done. And my husband works a full-time job all fucking week. And we don't get to enjoy any of our fucking time together. He's outside doing shit that needs to be done. And I just want him to come in and sit down and relax and not think about his job and not think about the fucking rats and the chickens. And I would really like for us to be able to go out and enjoy ourselves for a day without having to worry about one of my shit-ass neighbors or some other asshole breaking in our house and taking shit, whether it's my underwear or food out of our refrigerator or my artwork or his USB plug for his work laptop, whatever. His mother's ID and green card. One fucking day. We could have some fun and enjoy each other's company. But no, we're not allowed to do that. And it's taken everything I can do today to lead our yoga practice for both my physical and his physical health and well-being, and wash clothes. That's all. That's where I'm at today. So right now I'm standing because it hurts to sit and I don't want to lay down. And I'm working on this jacket right now. It's a little jacket. Oh, let's look at it. So the assignment I made for myself was, well, first of all, I had first considered that I was going to make a jacket and line it. But I didn't like the way my patchwork material that I have right now, I didn't like the way that it fit on the pattern pieces. So I decided I wasn't going to line the jacket, and I haven't made one of these that isn't lined before. So the challenge became in how do I conceal my edges on this canvas. And there's embellishment stuff, more embellishment stuff that I'm going to do once it's all put together. And this is what I came up with and what I'm doing right now. So I'm sealing off all of the seams, all of the edges of the pieces where they come together with binding. And this is all binding that is made from recycled or scrap leftover material. And then I have this vintage trim, button loop trim, that I have been holding on to and that I had originally thought I was going to use in bookbinding. And what I'm doing is I'm lacing these together. So there'll be like a fringe detail down the back of the jacket, along with a delicate opening in between. And it'll be the same thing on the top of the sleeves and along the bottom of the sleeves, front and back. And then once all of the fringing, once all the pieces are laced together, then I can put on the final binding around the final edge, which will be the neck and the lapel and the waist of the jacket and the sleeves. And then I can deal with any additional surface embellishment that I'm going to add to the canvas. And so I had wanted to do some painting, so that is still a probability on this piece. And then I also wanted to make sure that this jacket had pockets, so I made these little pockets. They're not applied yet, but the pockets will be applied on the front pieces. So this is what I'm working on right now, and I had a test on here. Originally, I thought I was just going to lace it like a shoestring, but that would make any repair more difficult. This way, if one of the knots comes out, it's easy enough to repair a single knot, much easier to repair a single knot than if the lacing were to rip and then having to replace all of the lacing once the binding is on. So it will be washable, hand wash. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave the fringes long or if I'm going to cut them short. I think they're probably going to get cut short, or shorter. We'll see. We'll see, but that's what I'm working on here, and I'm standing to do it because, like I said, I can't sit comfortably right now, and I'm 43 years old. I'm not ready to lay down for the rest of my life. Right? So we'll see. We'll see if somebody steals this idea and knocks off this part of my work too. Why do I do these videos? Just to talk about and document the reality of real people, a real person's life, and not some produced bullshit. I don't use editing tools. I don't use Photoshop. None of that. Like, I tell you, I have false eyelashes. But other than that, I'm real. I'm a real person. So is my husband. And this is real life, right? I clean my bathroom, or I clean my toilet. I scrub my own toilet. I cook my own dinner. I'm not some fake ass bitch with a suggested script or on some reality show, some unreality show with a ridiculous amount of money for doing nothing and wasting my time getting Botox and all that kind of crap, right? Anyway, that's what's going on here.